focus. Ideate, innovate, enable.
Hello and welcome to Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. India's Top Marketing Challenge has now reached Hyderabad. We're at Indian School of Business or ISB, the 11th stop on the L.I.M.E journey. The teams are gearing up for the competition, but before we get there, here's a look at what L.I.M.E is all about.
Welcome to the grand finale of Hindustan Unilever and CNBC TV 18's Lessons in Marketing Excellence. Who's the core target audience?
We are just targeting on investors,
potential suppliers. State road checkpoints.
We are assuming 2022, but what next?
I have better answers. We will think about it.
Very effective in terms of the 8th chapter.
Budding marketeers to come out with creative ideas.
CNBC TV 18 and Hindustan Unilever have partnered over the last 8 years to bring together India's top B-school students. The aim is to generate fresh marketing ideas and promote industry interaction. Every campus is presented with a real-life case study and contestants have to come up with innovative solutions to specific challenges. Five teams at each campus are selected to be part of an executive pitch. 2 teams are further shortlisted for an in-depth interaction with the jury. Every campus has one winning team. 15 teams make it to the national level semi-finals. 3 top teams then battle it out at the grand finale. It's a competition that has now gained enduring appeal, a must-do for B-school students year after year. What makes L.I.M.E unique every season is that the campus rounds are bound by a common theme. Every year, the competition hosts brands with real-life case studies that resonate around this theme. This time, it's brands with a purpose. So let's find out about the brand challenge that contestants at ISB Hyderabad are gearing up for. Artisan, handcrafted, ethical might be modern-day catchphrases, but designers Ruchi Tripathi and Jaya Bhatt have made this their core strength. After working with grassroots craft organizations, the Delhi-based duo was inspired to begin their own label, Indigene Craft, 6 years ago.
we work with artisans in parts of India and local communities in Delhi to create clothing that is ethically crafted. We strongly believe in comfortable fashion, products, clothing that is global in appeal, and also sustainable, providing livelihoods to our artisan partners.
This means using only natural fibers such as cotton and silk with an emphasis on natural dyes. Except for tailoring units, embroiderers and weavers work from the comfort of their homes and rates are mutually decided upon. Indigene says their biggest challenge is to provide continuous work for their partners. This is where the contestants of Lessons in Marketing Excellence can help.
The most important deliverable that we expect from the L.I.M.E contestants is to provide us with marketing ideas that would help us give sustained and continuous work to our artisan partners, and of course in turn increase our business and outreach.
Indigene showcased its design collection at L.I.M.E Fashion Week 2016, a step that will hopefully attract the discerning customer who is thoughtful about the source of the product. Now that's some inspiring work over there, marrying aesthetics with a purpose. Now since 2008, ISB Hyderabad has been consistently featuring in global top MBA rankings. Led by the motto, where leaders are made, it seems like the institute settles for nothing short of excellence. So let's see how high the contestants at today's L.I.M.E challenge will rise. But before we get there, let's get to know more about the participating teams.
so far to be here today.
Exams, assignments,
Placements,
events, sports.
parties.
But L.I.M.E is the ultimate challenge. And we are team challengers. And we are up for it.
I haven't slept all night, dude.
Why?
Applications.
What application?
All the consulting firms came out last night.
That's okay. I wanted to go to HUL.
So many said that, but 700 people applied.
100?
Really?
There was a kick-ass 75 lakh finance job also that came.
Finance, I am pretty sure I didn't want to go to that. That's all
Wait
right.
for it.
In Kanpur. That's my hometown. Shit, I missed out on everything. Bechara.
FOMO ka mara.
Guys, this is team FOMO sapiens.
So, based on this clue, who can guess what's the today's topic?
Ma'am, I can say, I know.
No.
Ma'am, please.
No, the guy in the back.
Ma'am.
Hey,
He doesn't know.
what's the topic for
Ma'am, I
today's
know.
class?
Ma'am.
I don't know. I'm the last bencher.
And we are the team.
Backbenchers.
Whistling Jamsheds. Oh,
Jamsharaj nahi yaar. Okay, chalo.
obviously he cannot see
Okay.
the one.
Okay.
Tell me the word. Okay, here's the word. The word is Abhijat. Okay.
One word. Hindi, English. This is Sanskrit. Okay, Sanskrit. Fine. 3 words. 1 word, 3 parts. First word. Okay. Aaj, abhi.
Underground.
Abhi. Achha, okay, abhi. Second word. Victory. Ye. Election. Hindi. Jeet. Okay, Abhijit. Okay, done. Third part. Okay. That's a Hindi word. Yes. Hindi Abhijatya.
Guys, it's Abhijatya. It's a team name.
Oh. We are team Abhijatya.
In the face of overwhelming odds,
When the going gets tough, the tough gets going.
Inspired by the warlord of the Red Planet, we science the heck out of things.
we are the future. We are the Martians.
As the teams gear up for the challenge, here's a look at how ISB Hyderabad fared in the previous seasons of L.I.M.E. After the break, the 5 teams present their ideas to the jury. Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8 has reached ISB Hyderabad. The 5 shortlisted teams are all set to take on India's top marketing challenge for B School.
Well, it's time to get started with the executive pitch, but before we begin, let me introduce you to the members of the jury.
We have Ruchi Tripathi, co-founder, Indigene Craft. Inderpreet Singh, Marketing Director, Pure It at Hindustan Unilever. And Anand Rangaswamy from CNBC TV 18.
Alright, so first up for the presentation is Team FOMO Sapiens. Can we please have you on stage and gear up for your executive pitch? FOMO Sapiens, you're kick-starting the competition. Before you begin, let me quickly take you through the rules. You have exactly 2 minutes to finish your presentation, and after that, you will have to stop. Good luck, and your time starts now.
All teams made their presentations at the executive pitch, but only 2 teams will make it to the next round.
Consumers are willing to pay higher for a socially conscious brand.
Indigene should work on educating consumers on how it's keeping color alive.
A. Brand building. B. Business sustenance.
We propose a focused approach towards the ethically conscious segment.
The idea is to have a business model wherein the customer subscribes.
The independent, socially conscious, high-income women has doubled in past decade.
Business model is centered on the value proposition, bespoke because it's you.
Alright, so the scores have been tabulated, and now only 2 teams will be competing in the next round at ISB Hyderabad. So the top 2 teams to make it to the final round of today's competition are FOMO Sapiens and Challengers. Congratulations. FOMO Sapiens, congratulations. You have successfully and convincingly made your way to the second round. I hope you're all set for this round of challenge. Well, before you begin, a quick recap of the rules. You have exactly 3 minutes to finish your presentation, after which the buzzer will sound out, and that's when you will have to stop. After that, you will engage in a question-answer round with the judges, so remember to stay put once your presentation is done. Good luck, and your time starts now.
As you can see from this slide, the industry is extremely cluttered, and hence differentiating the brand is of utmost importance. This, along with other inputs such as difficult to differentiate between various handmade clothing brands, higher willingness to pay for exclusivity, higher willingness to pay for social cause, and lack of trust for lesser known brands became the bedrock of our core consumer insight that consumers are willing to pay higher for a socially conscious brand that they like, but only if it is a credible brand. The brand currently falls in the lesser known and lesser available segment. And with our big idea, we plan to take it up the ladder on both these aspects.
Hence, we believe color is in the DNA of Indigene. And now, how do we want to implement it? For that, we have a short-term vision for the domestic market and a long-term vision for the international market. And we have looked at products, placements, and promotions to do that.
So product differentiation is key to staying true to the color, ethos and building an identity. For this we recommend signature staples with new ranges every 3 weeks, defined color palettes of understated tones, and use of motifs from Ajrak and Sujani. For exclusivity, produce a limited number of products per line and retain the current price point. To reach consumers, a wide channel strategy has to be adopted, which includes opening of a flagship store at Santushti, small outlets at 3 international airports in India, and then moving on to expanding relationships with multi-brand outlets and stocking at luxury hotels such as the Taj. In addition, showcase at art-related events. On the export market, strengthen relationships with wholesalers for white labels and with retailers for brand Indigene, and also participate in international trade shows such as the India Garment Fair. Promotion is expected to drive awareness and engagement. Use social media tools as the company website to educate consumers on the journey of the garment, the underlying color, the people who created the product. Partner with fashion bloggers such as High Heel Confidential and That Boho Girl for features and giveaways. Sponsor wardrobes for large ticket theatre shows as well. And lastly, actively participate in government-led initiatives such as the Khadi program as well as Eyewear Handloom to strengthen the value proposition of Indigene. These strategies will not only create a strong brand identity but also lead to brand salience. Thank you.
Your whole presentation, you didn't mention Indigene once. All you said was kala, 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 kala. So, are you tinkering with their name itself?
No, I think
are you tinkering with their name?
No, absolutely not. I think the intent here is
intent is different from what you're showing me and what you're telling me.
No, so it's a campaign that we're running in. The campaign itself talks about an art form that Indigene itself is promoting. Now, when you get cause-related advertising and viral marketing, what happens is essentially there's a message that is being sent through, which relates to most of your consumers. Then when that message gets through to your consumers, that is where they relate to the brand and recall the brand. So brand is always there. We are highlighting it not in one way, but integrating the entire strategy. And at the same time, as and when the message hits you, you remember the message and then you remember Indigene as well. It's a brand that's being highlighted.
Exclusivity is a very different dimension, saying, there's only one cloth in this world or one dress and no more is going to come out of this. That to me is exclusivity. Art, when you're saying I'm going to position this on art is a very big word. It can mean lots of things to lots of people. So what is it exactly that you have in your mind?
So when you think of any piece of handmade art, whether it's block printing, whether it's embroidery, each piece is different, each piece is unique, right? And therefore every piece of art that you see in the world is also unique. Yes, you have reprints, but the artist is probably never able to recreate the exact same product again. So therefore, to answer the exclusivity part of it, that is where we're coming from, on exclusivity, on the art aspect.
So yeah, the flagship store, how are we going to build it?
When you're talking about saying that a flagship store may not be feasible at this point in time, absolutely, it's something that we recognize. However, as part of our strategy, we've recommended a multi-pronged approach, wherein we're also saying you should expand relationships with multi-brand outlets that you're currently stocking at, as well as look at newer ones across Mumbai, across Pondicherry, across Chennai, across various locations. That's going to help you, go out there in the market, reach a larger audience.
I think it's really grilling, and I think it's really a great experience because we've learned so much. We've had so many fights together. We've discussed so many things in and out, and it eventually helps. It always helps. But I think this experience is something which we would absolutely, cherish for our entire life. Yeah. It's taught us a lot. Been tough times, been tougher times.
After the break, watch team challengers face the jury.
Welcome back. You're watching Lessons in Marketing Excellence Season 8. We're at ISB Hyderabad. Out of 5 teams, 2 teams have made their way to the jury round. FOMO sapiens have already presented their idea, and now it's time to see what challengers have got to show us.
for Indigene's growth saturation problem, we recommend a two-pronged approach to be pursued in parallel. A, brand building, which focuses on strengthening the brand identity. B, business sustenance, which caters to creating a uniform demand. We call it the double B approach. In brand building, there are three key issues. First is the missing awareness, second low purchase intention, and third is a low suboptimal channel utilization. With respect to awareness, we think that Indigene is not effectively communicating to its target segment about what Indigene stands for, that is its connect with the artisans. We think that the site can be more vocal about the artisans on board, the way Mata Traders, a global comparable, does. With respect to purchase intention, knowing and targeting the right customer segment would be crucial. There are three customer segments who would be interested in buying Indigene products. First, uniqueness seekers who buy trendy clothes to flaunt in their social circles. Second, working professionals. And finally, the ethically conscious women who care about the upstream artisans while making the purchase.
As of now, there is a blanket approach across these three segments. We propose a focused approach to the ethically conscious segment because that resonates the most with the soul of what Indigene stands for. We recommend creating an idea of the Indigene woman. Who is this Indigene woman? She would be any other self-independent, confident woman who wants to do a little bit for the society, and she connects with the brand Indigene. To connect this Indigene woman to the artisans, we propose that each piece of the Indigene clothing have the labels that I've mentioned earlier. The snippets of the backgrounds of these artisans would be mentioned on those labels. Lastly, in order to build the Indigene woman and the Indigene community, we propose two things. One, creating the club Indigene, where like-minded women could discuss, deliberate the ethos of what Indigene stands for, that is conscious consumerism, as well as Indigene auctions, where we would auction the Indigene clothes and the proceeds of these auctions would go towards the livelihood of these artisans.
For business sustenance, we propose a twofold approach: to nurture the in-house brand and to sell through wholesale. To grow the Indigene brand, we should explore 4 partners: Ikivi, Glit Street, Mandola, and Kalki Fashion. The online purchase process should be made more smoother. We also recommend expanding to more lines of clothing like scarves, stoles, so that they can be given as a recommendation to the customers. Since Indigene is a very high involvement giftable item, we proposed a concept called Gift and Indigene to target male customers as well. In the wholesale space, in addition to what Ruchi is currently doing to partner with Mata Traders, we can partner with more such foreign partners such as Habitat, My Mela, TG Maxx for further expansion. Our double B approach is build phase for next 1 to 1.5 years. In phase 2, we should plan to expand to more cities like Kolkata and Pune are missing right now, even Cochin is missing right now. In phase 3, we look forward to opening our own stand to sustain Indigene brand by itself.
You know, you've done your targeting in a very focused manner. You've said you will choose to put all your energy into the ethically conscious woman and ignore the rest of the market. Do you think this segment is worth targeting?
Right here with the brand Indigene, even if people, like a lot of times people don't know that they are ethically conscious. What we are trying to do through all our campaigns, if you see, the online auctions, the way we are trying to change the website, or through the online community, we're trying to get the concept that there is something called ethically conscious, which many people may not be aware of.
My question is, what do you want the brand to stand for? So I can have a brand to stand for something, and I can sell the same 3 things that his brand sells or her brand sells. The portfolio can be similar, pricing can be also be similar, but your positioning is different, right? What I'm asking you is, are you locking yourself, which is a similar question he asked, in a very, very niche positioning?
People are already buying it because it's good looking and trending, and they're not going to stop buying it because it's an ethically conscious dress. We are not increasing the price because it's ethically conscious. At the same price point, we are layering it up saying that it is also ethically conscious. So as per our understanding, I think that would just be an additional reason for people to buy a dress that is already selling like hotcakes.
And how one can tap the international markets that you are naming? Are there? Yeah. How does one go about it?
We saw that Mother Earth, which is also selling the similar kind of clothes, not in terms of price points, but in terms of idea of supporting the artisans. They also have vertical integration, right. And they sell their clothes to some of these players in US and UK, namely TJ Maxx, Habitat, and My Mela. And when you go to their websites are pretty much similar to Mata Traders.
We thought it went pretty well, in fact. It was grilling, but I think we got through it. We came out alive.
It was a lot of fun. We had too much discussion and we take it positively.
Very productive discussion and we got to learn a lot from the judges.
Yeah.
in the decision.
Definitely.
Alright, so that was a keenly fought contest, but only the winning team takes home a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh. Also, each member of the winning team will be fast-tracked to the prelim interview round of Unilever Future Leaders program to be a management trainee during campus placements. And finally, some lovely HUL hampers will be given to all the contestants. So the winner of today's competition and also the team that has gone on to secure a place in the national level semi-final round of L.I.M.E Season 8 is Challengers. Well, with that, another interesting episode of L.I.M.E comes to an end. Some great ideas over there. I hope you enjoyed watching it just as much as we did bringing it to you. Until next time, goodbye and thank you for watching.
It was not a theoretical concept where you can just say anything, where whatever you say, they will probably implement it or it will just impact her bottom line, top line. So you have to be really well thought of, be realistic, be practical in whatever you're saying. So that gave us a real life replica of a real life challenge that someone faces in the business.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.